All right, so in between working on stuff with the transmission on the car, I decided, you know what, since I have the tinted headlights, maybe it's time to upgrade. All right, so a lot of you know that most of these cars come with these 9,000, what is it, 9007, just horrible halogen lights. And a lot of people want to go to something like an HID or an LED light, and you find out they're like stupid crazy expensive. And if you go through like American Muscle or something like that, it gets crazy expensive on it. So I found a nice cheap alternative. Now I found this alternative, and I have to thank my neighbor because he had some lights that he had purchased, and I really liked them. And they're from a company called Auxito, and they're an LED headlight. And I've noticed over the last few weeks, or the last few months actually, in his vehicle, when he swapped them out, I was like, man, those are really nice. And I said, you know, with these tinted headlights, you really can't see anything at all in this car at night, especially. So I decided to look and see how much these lights were. All right, so these are 9007 headlight bulb, and they're high beam, low beams. And here's what the box looks like. Now, I got these, I actually ordered them on Amazon this morning, and I got them today for, I think it was like $42 shipped to my door. Now, here's what they look like. I mean, your typical LED looking bulb. They look awesome. There's no major external drives or anything like that. No major external anything on it. It literally plugs in just like your actual stock 9007 bulb. Now, the one thing I noticed, and you guys will notice also, that every one of these little pigtails for the headlights, man, they always break those tabs, but they never really come off. But you can see how the bulb clip actually faces the top, where on these, it actually faces the side. But it does not change the light output or anything at all. Now, I gotta say, I'm super surprised with these things because the lighting on them, it's insane. I actually, as soon as I got them, I went ahead and ordered the fog lights to match because I just wanted to make sure and just see how they really looked. And you have the option for the fog lights to go with an amber bulb or a white bulb. And I opted to go back with the white because my fog lights are tinted as well. Here's your standard bulb, what it looks like. I mean, obviously with the tinted lens, it's not the greatest. They work, but look at this thing. Like, holy cow, that's insane. You can see the real difference right there. The light output alone against my wall, I mean, you can't really judge it right now because the car's jacked up and I'm doing the transmission, but this thing, the light output just on this one bulb alone is insane. I cannot wait to get the fogs. Now, I know my garage is an absolute mess, but I'm gonna show you the difference between the high and low beams and versus the fogs that are in there now. Now, right here, you can see the fog lights are on. So there's off, fog lights are on, and here's the new headlights. Look at the difference, that's insane. And then here's the high beam. Look at that. So wild. Now also note, the fog lights were actually my driving lights. Like, the fog lights were my bright lights, and the regular headlights were just, I mean, they were just lights on. You couldn't even tell they were on the road. So now there's your difference. Even with the halogen bulbs that were in there, it was a huge, huge difference. If this is one of those things where you're having limited, visibility at night, this is probably the number one thing I would definitely do for these cars. I got the fog lights for about another 25 bucks, and I got these for, I think it was like 42 bucks shipped to my door. They had a coupon on Amazon, and it's going on right now. I don't know how long that sale lasts or when anybody sees this video, what the price will be. But for around 75 bucks, I was able to upgrade all of my lights in the front end of my car. And that's just one other little minor upgrade along the way of doing this other stuff I'm doing. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm sure we'll have plenty more.